Morphology and phonology. Let's look at some of the relations between morphology and phonology, because as a result of their relationship, many things have come to existence. So some of the many interactions that take place between morphology and phonology. These interactions and the grammar that describe them are all often called morphophonology or morphophonemics. So when we discuss morphology as well as phonology of the words, so we discuss morphophonology or morphophonemics. So this is a new sort of a subdiscipline. By looking at phonological processes such as assimilation and the effect they have on the shapes of morpheme. So obviously we discuss assimilation and phonology, but as a result of the change in the sound, what we get is a new morpheme. So we discuss that in what circumstances this morphological and phonological changes have taken place. We also consider, when we study these, or phonology has helped us in morphology to consider limitation of the phonological shape of morphological entities such as words and stems. So with the help of phonology, we can predict about the boundaries of the sounds that are found in a certain morpheme. So in this way, phonology has helped us a lot, that which combinations of sounds are possible in the beginning of a morpheme or at the end of a morpheme, and how they are combined into each other, what effect a certain sound has on the morpheme. Moving on to general types of affixes that are distinguished in part by phonological criteria. So when we look at the two general types of affixes, prefixes or affixes, we see that they create a certain phonological criteria for morphemes. Their phonological behavior reveals details about their underlying structure and the point at which they attach to their bases. For example, we know that we have allomorphs, variant of the same morpheme, and these allomorphs take place because of the phonological aspect of the word or the morpheme. So studying this can help us in knowing that how does it take place, or what is this phenomenon. Look at secret languages in which morphology and phonology interact to disguise the shapes of the word. So these two help us knowing the secret languages which are used by certain people, and how do phonology and morphology interact to disguise to hide the shapes of the words. So we'll go for it a little bit. Readers to have the rudimentary knowledge of linguistics. So when we study these two disciplines, we can have basic knowledge of linguistics as well. So to understand their interaction, we need to understand a few basic things so that we could understand how do morphology and phonology interact with each other. For example, we should know the structure of a syllable. We know that a syllable consists of the ideal syllable of English consists of a CVC. CVC, consonant, vowel and consonant. For example, we have a word cat, right? So the first consonant is called onset, the vowel is known as nucleus, and the ending consonant is known as coda. So this is the simplest syllable. So when we study it further, we come to know that what are the possibilities of consonant to be used as coda, what are the possibilities of consonant to be used as onset. So this helps us in determining different languages as well, because certain combinations of coda and onsets are possible in one language but not possible in other languages. So the interaction of these two subjects, disciplines, morphology and phonology, help us in knowing certain facts, certain realities of linguistics.